All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Austin, the host of the GameBreaker podcast. With me today, I have a very, very awesome guest. With me this week, I have Racer. How you doing, Racer?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. We're just gonna act like this is the first time we're doing this, and there was no tech issues. Like I've been having to redo these. I definitely haven't had to redo intros the past 2 weeks. Paul. All right. Um, So this week we are going to be talking about the world of Grand Theft Auto. Racer is a very knowledgeable. I don't know if I want to say very knowledgeable person in this subject, but she is knowledgeable in this subject, and I am not very knowledgeable because I've never played the game. Don't hate on me.
All right. So GTA is a pretty good game. There's a lot of violence and sex and drugs and just all the awful stuff put in a game in the perfect way. Um, I see GTA as like a stress reliever, you know. If you're something that like in school or something just really annoys you, I just hop on GTA for like an hour and it's just really relieving to just shoot some people in the head. Um, the storyline follows three characters, all from like different criminal backgrounds, and they go on heists and rob places, and it's just a classic American game.
Classic American game. So you're saying that if we're not in America, you can't play this? Are you saying Marcus cannot play this? Is that
I'm
what you're
saying
saying?
Marcus cannot play this because he's not American.
Oh, sorry about that, Marcus. I don't, Victor. I don't know where you are, but if you're not if you're not in the States, you can't play the game.
Yep, it's
Sorry
confirmed.
about that. No, you can play the game from wherever you're at. Um,
I blame Rockstar.
yep, it's all Rockstar. Which, for those who don't know, Rockstar is the developer for GTA. Um, okay, Racer,
Okay.
you already gave us the plot and everything. Um, so there's also little world building things that you can do, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's this like online creator that tons of YouTube content farm use for views. Where it's kind of like Roblox or Minecraft, and you can just build it in GTA, like make little ramps and tracks along the skyline or whatever. And all these YouTubers use these maps for just like little kid views all the time. They have millions of views. Just look them up.
Do you have some good ones in mind that you could plug for people to watch?
Honestly, I've never even touched the creator.
Uh, I was saying like, oh, you're talking about those creators. Like, okay. Um, do you have any YouTubers that you could plug that have that show off this kind of stuff? That's really what I meant, but it's not what
Oh,
I said.
definitely, definitely, definitely. I have a couple of GTA YouTubers I can just recommend in general. Hold on. I think there's this dude called Jelly or something. I forget his name, but he's like this
Oh
green
yeah,
Jello
Jelly.
dude,
Yeah, Jelly. I
and
know
he
Jelly.
makes all these videos on GTA. Another one could be what's his face? The dude that makes all the Happy Wheels videos. I can't remember his name. He makes a lot of GTA videos too. Gray Still Plays, that's his name. And then like if you want like a more serious GTA YouTuber, uh Dark Viper is a really good one. He speedruns the game.
No, Sammy. Lala can't play it because she's in the Philippines.
True.
Sorry, Lala. Um, one that I know that I can plug. He's a family-friendly channel. He doesn't do GTA every day, but he does a mix of a bunch of different games, and I really recommend just Jerome Ace. It's just Jerome and then capital ACE, all one word. He's a pretty good one. He's a pretty good GTA, and he does he used to do Shell Shock a lot on his channel. He did Halo Wars on his channel. He does Town of Salem. which Paul has a very big love for the game of Town of Salem. He doesn't. Paul does not like Town of Salem.
Why not?
It's Town of Salem's a game that's like you have to. It makes you think, and Paul's not a thinker. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Though I feel like Paul would like the new game that's coming out. That's like Town of Salem. It's basically Among Us, but with Town of Salem graphics and everything, and Town of Salem roles.
Which one's that?
It's called Traders in Salem.
Traders in Salem. I'm gonna look that up right now.
Or we're just gonna deviate from the topic. You know what? I love this. I love tangents and secants and cotangents and cosines and
And
all that
codependence
stuff.
and coexistence.
I'm gonna say I will admit though that I stole that joke from John Venturini, who is amazing.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to John Venturini. And while you're looking that up, Racer, I'm going to give a big thank you to all 6 members in the audience. Thank you, Thun. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Lala. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Sammy. And thank you, Mr. Burke. You are all amazing people for showing up live. Those of you that are watching on YouTube and don't know why I'm thanking people and what I'm talking about, I have a Discord where I do a Discord stage, and I host these podcasts live. So you can come over every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and you can catch me live, and you can be a part of the discussion. You can talk with us, you can have fun, and you can interact with everybody else in this server. And if you don't know anything about Discord, that's totally okay. We have a beautiful mod team that will help you learn. I know I don't think Victor has used Discord before. I know Lala hasn't used Discord before, and Marcus is also new. So come on in, have fun. It's an amazing community. Racer, did you get any information?
Yeah, I found their website. For tradersinsalem.com. They actually have that.
Mhm.
Looks like you can sign up for the alpha.
Well, you can sign up for the alpha right now.
Yeah, you can.
Give me like 10 minutes. Okay,
Ooh.
but it does look like a really good game.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
So back on the actual topic that we're talking about.
Yes.
Um, let's see. Okay? So, I again completely forgot to write questions like I should have. But
It's okay.
so we've been really talking about GTA 5, but there's 4 other GTAs. You want to talk about
Yeah.
those?
Okay. Hold on. I think there's like okay, GTA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think there was a port to the DS, the Nintendo DS GTA port. Um, but I don't really know. I mean, I played what's it called? San Andreas the other day. It's really good, but I have like 50 hours on GTA. I have like no hours on it.
Really? You
Yeah.
just have no hours?
I have 51.8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, as you've been talking, I have now signed up for the alpha
I should sign up for that. I'll do it later.
because that game looks really fun.
It does, for real.
Paul, I was honestly just about to ask that. Paul wants to know, are there any mods you recommend for GTA?
Any GTA mods?
Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, I have a mod menu I use in GTA Online. If you're looking for a mod menu, um, modest menu, it's really good. But GTA doesn't have like what's it called? Workshop mods like maybe people playground might have. It has like mod menus and stuff, but you can't like um there's not a lot of mods except for 5M, which is a whole nother can of worms. Austin, do you know about 5M?
I don't think I do.
5M is a whole community of GTA players I just remembered existed. I have 5M installed, but there's probably like a million people, not maybe not a million, but like probably 50,000 people that use 5M. 5M's a role play client for GTA. I'd call it, which is like a role play kind of world. It turned GTA into like a role play world.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting, actually.
it's cool. It's kind of cool. I've tried 5M. They're super serious though. If you do something that's like not in real life, they will ban you from the server.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like super serious role play.
Wow, that's. I think Marcus said in chat when we first started this that there is a GTA roleplay now.
Definitely.
I had bought the PlayStation Classic when it first came out, like the revamp. Like it's got the remake of the PlayStation 1 that had like 25 games built into it and everything.
That's
And
dope.
yeah, it's amazing. It was amazing until I never got it back because my ex is a
No
insert
way.
insert long beep here.
That's so cool. That's I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it was like $100. It was pretty worth it too.
That sucks.
But, you know, gotta let bygones be bygones. Um, so in it, one of the games was I just sounded British there. I said in it.
In
In
it.
it, it had in it,
What a
chip
bottle.
chip
What a
cheerio.
bottle. Chip chip.
Whoa, bottle.
What a
I'm
bottle.
I'm sorry for any English speaking people out there. I am very sorry.
I speak
Um,
English.
you're American racer, not English. We speak Americanese.
I speak American. Excuse me.
I speak American.
Yeah, same.
Okay, but on one of the games in it, I'm gonna laugh every time I say that now. It was GTA 1, I believe, the very first GTA, and I tried playing it, and it was so pixelated and so horrible. Like it was. I love me some pixelized games, but I just couldn't. You weren't even able to get out. I don't believe you were able to get out of your car. It was you were completely. You're just the entire game in a car.
Yeah. I It's kind of similar to Postal, if you ever played Postal.
I've heard of Postal. I don't know if I've ever actually played it.
Yeah. I think Postal's more violent than GTA though.
Okay, so here's the thing. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream that I know I didn't tell you because, recording issues. So the reason why I was never able to play GTA myself was because my parents never wanted me to play it. They said it was too graphic, there was too many bad things in it, it's in the name Grand Theft Auto. They don't want they said it was a bad influence on me. They didn't want me stealing. And it is. It's horrible, but not the point. They didn't let me, or they didn't let me play GTA, but they let me play Watch Dogs. Now, where's the logic in
Dang.
that?
I remember Watch Dogs came to Xbox Live Gold for like a month, and I downloaded it. I played that for so many. I probably have 200 hours on Watch Dogs.
Those who don't know, Watch Dogs is basically it's basically GTA, like, but with a hacker. Like you follow the line of a hacker who goes around and he's trying to save his family from some evil dude. Victor says, "But I did play Mortal Kombat, so yeah, haha, finish him." Sorry, I'm gonna do that. I'll do this in my actual voice. Finish him while ripping someone's head off. I love Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is so good. I played it on the NES. I played it on the SNES. I had it for the PS2. I had it for the PS3, and I have it for the PS4. Mortal Kombat's a series
Wow,
that has been going on forever, and I love it.
it's great. I think they came out with special Mortal Kombat Xbox controllers.
I think they might have done the same thing for PS4 controllers. I could be wrong, but I think they did.
Probably. I think it was like a set, maybe. You know, like Guitar Hero.
Yeah, maybe. I know they did special The Last of Us controllers for PS4.
Yeah, I remember that.
My brother has one, and my dad has the God of War one, the God of War 2018 edition.
That's cool.
That's a whole that's a whole nother topic. Is just God of War. It's such a good game.
I've never even played it.
All right, so um, the original ones are they're good. Don't get me wrong. The original ones are really good, but the new one that came out, the 2018 one, and this new one that's going to be coming out, Ragnarok, it
Yeah,
looks so much better. Like it, the one that just came out, the one that came out in 2018 was really well. It was really well done. It was beautiful. The character development was amazing. The world building was beautiful. The music was kind of lackluster, but it was still really powerful.
that's awesome. I've heard only good things about the God of War series.
Yeah, I've the God of War series, something that's gonna resonate with me forever. And I like how they didn't continue with Greek mythology because, like, I mean, they had kind of tapped it out with 3 games and a side game, or no, it was 2 side games. I like how they swapped over to Norse mythology. But we're not talking about God of War here. That's for another podcast. We're talking about Grand Theft Auto.
You're right. I forgot.
Uh this is sorry for people watching or listening. Watching, listening, whatever you want to say. I get on a lot of tangents. So,
Tins are
and
fun.
tangents are a lot of fun. And it doesn't help when my chat's talking about Mortal Kombat, and so I just want to talk about Mortal Kombat. Victor, talking to you. Okay. Um, do you have anything else to say about Grand Theft Auto?
Um, yeah, I think the recent updates are kind of ruining the game. Uh, they're trying to milk it really hard because it came out in like 2013. 2013, I think it was 2013, and
2013
and
sounds
it was
right.
good. And then they released like all these crazy vehicles, like the oppressor that like flies around and shoots rockets, and it kind of ruined the multiplayer player base a little bit. And they keep like updating the game every couple months or so, but they just need to release a new GTA game.
Yeah, so that was my next thing I was going to talk about. Do you think that they're going to make a GTA 6?
I think they confirmed it.
Did they
I
actually
saw something.
confirm it?
I think they did. Yeah, they did. I think they confirmed it for 20. I don't want to tell you the year, but I know they confirmed. I'll look it up right now. GTA
I
6.
just looked it up. GTA 6 released somewhere around 2022 and 2023.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they did release it. But didn't they
Already.
say back when 5 came out, they said that they were not going to make one. They were not going to make another one. That they were just going to keep remastering it. They were just going to make they were just going to remaster it for the PS5 and the Xbox series. Is it what's the new Xbox? I don't follow up with Xbox. What's the new Xbox console? Series
Hello?
X, Series S. Hi,
I'm back.
we're back. Did you hear anything I
Yes.
said?
No.
Okay. Um, I forgot what I said. That's great. Oh,
Something about the
I
Series
thought
X?
yeah, so I thought that they were just gonna remaster the GTA 5 for the new Xbox, whatever one it was, because I don't remember because I don't follow with Xbox and for the PS5.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's still gonna do that, but that is they did confirm that they were gonna continue with 6.
Yeah. I mean, 5 was so popular. So popular. They if they release a 6, it's gonna just make millions, regardless if it's a good name or not.
Yeah, like even if it's not a good game, they're still gonna make a lot of money off of it, only because like 2013 was so long ago.
Yeah,
And
and
everybody's been wanting this new game for since 2013.
yeah, and literally like everybody. I think GTA is in like the top 3 most popular games of all time. GTA 5.
It wouldn't surprise me. It also
I
wouldn't
think
surprise me if Red Dead 2 was up there.
yeah, Red Dead 2, another American game.
Yeah, only people in America can play Red Dead.
Only people in America. It's true.
Just like only people in America can play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. Have you played
Victor
GTA
says,
5?
no, I have not played GTA 5.
Okay.
Victor says Rockstar hasn't officially confirmed that GTA 6 is real, but that doesn't stop it from being an eventuality. And then Victor asks, who is Rockstar? Rockstar is the developers of Grand Theft Auto GTA. Would it be developers or are they publishers?
I think I think they're developers.
Or they could be both. I don't know. I
I
always
think
get
they
the
are both.
developer and the publisher mixed up.
I don't know.
Victor says that this was from a few weeks ago and that he Googled it. I also Googled it, but I didn't go too deep. I just looked at Wikipedia. I'm just joking. I didn't look at Wikipedia.
Austin, have you
Wikipedia.
heard about the sorry, what were you saying?
I was just saying Wikipedia is a wonderful source and everybody should use it for their school assignments.
Amen.
All right. So what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, did you hear about the Nvidia game leak that happened the other day?
No. What happened?
18,000 upcoming games were leaked through Nvidia.
Oh, that actually sucks. On
Why?
like that's good for as that's good for us as like as the community, as the audience, as the people that they're trying to reach out to. Like we like that, but they don't like that because they wanted to hold that back. They don't want to leak that.
Definitely. But I'm a consumer. I wanna see what's going on.
Paul says that Rockstar North is the developer, Rockstar Games is the publisher.
That's genius.
And then Marcus says that I should hire Paul as a researcher. Marcus, I'm sure Paul knew that in the back of his head. He didn't have to research it. I'm sure he knew it. Because Paul is the smartest man alive.
Definitely.
Paul, don't give away your secrets. You definitely knew it. You did not look it up. You knew it. Okay. Um, do you have anything else you want to add?
Let me think. Oh yeah, there's a really interesting GTA creepypasta if you're like in need
Oh no,
of a good
no, don't,
creepypasta.
don't you dare! No, we're not doing that.
Mount Chiliad Mystery.
Nope, we're not.
It's
Nope, no, we're not getting into the creepypasta fandom. We're not. I'm not even going to.
okay.
I'm not even gonna tell my audience what the creepypasta is. You guys are gonna have to look it up yourself. That's how much I hate creepypasta.
Wow. This is awesome.
Creepypasta is the worst fandom.
It's creepypasta's great. Creepypasta
No.
saved me in like 2015, 2016.
So you were one of those kids.
Definitely. I'm a big creepypasta. I remember Five Nights. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but Five Nights at Freddy's. That was like my favorite thing back in the day.
You were one of those kids.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm running out of things to say. Do you have anything else to add? Anything at all? I mean,
anything at all?
if you don't have anything to add about GTA, we're keeping it on topic. If you don't have anything to add, we can just open it up to Q&A.
Um, yeah, I have something to add. Everyone should
Right.
try to play GTA. It's fun.
Yeah. Play GTA if you have it. Don't look at me. Okay. Um, so let's open it up to Q&A. You can either type your question in the podcast discussion, or if you request to speak, I'll pull you up here and you can ask your question live. If you want to, you don't have to. Um, Paul asks, "Do you have a favorite mission in GTA?" And
Uh, yeah, I
we talked
totally
about
do.
this. We talked about this, but then,
This is before it cut off.
this is before tech issues happened.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Might Narcus. Wow. Good night, Marcus.
Good night, Marcus.
I can't speak. Okay, but yeah, do you have a favorite mission?
Oh yeah, so there's this one mission where when you're Michael, your son tries to sell your yacht, and so you have to go and like rescue your son off the yacht while it's being stolen, and it's really fun.
I love boat missions. Water missions in games are the best.
They are
So
fun.
water levels are the best, and it doesn't matter if you're in an RPG, if you're in a pixel game, if you're in a open world, whatever GTA can be considered. Water levels are amazing,
Water levels are the opposite of amazing.
except for Mario. Super Mario water levels are the
Yeah,
worst.
exactly. Mario's water levels are awful.
But like Super Mario 64, those water levels are beautiful,
I agree, 100%.
and the music is beautiful as well.
Yes. Did you know they found out? You know the creepypasta L is real.
I said no, Racer. No.
Okay.
Do I have to do what
I'm,
I did to
I
Sammy to
could
you?
I could talk about creepypastas for a long time.
I figured you could,
Yeah,
and we're not going to do
I
it.
can. Okay.
Does anybody else have any questions?
I have a knock-knock
Anybody at
joke.
all? Um, so there is something that I
Sammy has a
didn't
question.
do. No, he doesn't. So Sammy, I'm gonna mute you. I'm just gonna kick you from the server. Um, so I forgot what I was gonna say now. Wonderful. Gotta love that.
Absolutely.
Sammy, I blame you. Ah, oh well. It's gone now. We won't worry about it.
All right.
So let's just go into the now where I don't really care if we go off topic. We're just gonna go off topic, but we still got to
Okay.
keep it on games.
Okay. So there's this one
Actually,
creepypasta I
yeah,
like to listen to.
I'm all right. All right, bye, Racer.
Games. Okay. You tell me about some of your favorite games.
Some of my favorite games. All right, we got Final Fantasy, we got God of
Ooh.
War, we got the Doom series. The Doom series, amazing. I
Love
love
Doom. I could
the
talk
Doom
about Doom.
series. I was actually gonna think about doing Doom with Paul.
I
So,
love MF Doom.
Uncharted. Uncharted is amazing. Um, one of my friends, James, just started up playing Fallout 3 for the first time, and Fallout 3 is one of my favorites.
I agree. I love the Fallout series.
Victor says his favorite games are Zelda, and there's also Zelda.
I love
And
Zelda.
Victor, I'm gonna butcher the name of this, but you also have your ColecoVision. Oh, I definitely butchered that again. I still don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, Victor. I'm gonna get bashed by you. I'm sorry.
We
Yeah,
should we
yeah,
should invite Victor on here and have a roast battle.
yeah. Victor, come up here. Invite to speak. Victor, I invited you to speak. There should be like a huge button that says you can accept or whatever. I don't really know how it works. Paul knows. I just want you to come up here. Yeah. Hey, Victor. How you doing? Hello? Oh, I just realized you're new to this. You probably don't have the setups. You probably, yeah, you're probably not set up. Discord be like that. Now I think about it, I can't hear Racer either.
I'm here.
Okay, you just weren't speaking.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Victor, I think there is a issue. I would assume it's because, you're new to Discord and you probably don't have stuff hooked up correctly. There's a little cogwheel on the bottom left. And if you that goes to your settings menu, if you go to voice and video, you can set up your input device and you can set up your output device. And maybe that's your issue. I hope that's just your issue and there's not something actually going on. You also might have push to talk on. I don't see why you would. I don't think it defaults.
How about now?
Hi, Victor. I hear you.
Yeah, it was the audio settings.
Okay.
So because I use Ecamm and all this other stuff, I use way too much stuff. So I had to just switch my microphone to just use the actual microphone in
Okay.
Discord.
Yeah.
So are we gonna talk like Mortal Kombat and like people I know in Mortal Kombat? What are we talking about?
Well,
ColecoVision for first.
ColecoVision. Okay, thank you.
ColecoVision
That's
is one of the old school gaming systems. I believe it's even like as old, if not before, like Atari.
okay.
And I
Nice.
believe that's where Pong got started. I think ColecoVision, when you bought it, it came with Pong or Ping or whatever it was called.
Yeah, I think you said something about that back in August.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, let's talk about Mortal Kombat. It's like, why
Mortal
not?
Kombat is like freaking awesome. I mean, that game is so effing old. And what I found very interesting, and I didn't know it at first, was the original Mortal Kombat. A lot of the characters in there were actually real martial artists, and a few of them were actually family, and they're in Chicago. So the guy that played Johnny Cage, and I forgot who the other one. They're like brothers. They're both in the game, and I don't know if like the game I can't even talk. Originated in Chicago, but a few of the original characters were from, I believe, Chicago.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember the developers of Mortal Kombat.
Whoever developed this game,
I
I
think
have
it
a
was Capcom.
feeling they know them because the guy that
Oh,
played Johnny Cage, his name is Daniel. I think Danny or Daniel Pacina. He actually has a martial arts school in Chicago, and I believe one of the other characters was like his brother. And I follow him like on Facebook and all that stuff. I met him years ago, and every once in a while you'll see him like post pictures of all the old characters and them hanging out and everything. And I think I was trying to remember who the second character was that I met, and I believe it was Kung Lao. I think that's
oh,
the one that
that's
throws the hat and cuts people. I met
yeah, that's
him in
awesome.
Kentucky during a tournament because I used to study martial arts and I used to compete a little bit. I have no like name. No one's gonna know who the hell I am. But they had them as like guests or something like that. So I met, I think it was Kung Lao in Kentucky many years ago. Daniel Pacina, if I wanted to, I could just drive to Chicago and say hi. And there was a TV show years ago called Mortal Kombat Conquest.
Oh,
I
I
don't know if you ever
remember.
saw that. And I found it very interesting when I saw Rain, and I actually knew who he was. He was a martial artist instructor in Chicago, one of the schools I went to. And I used to spar with him. He used to beat the crap out of me all the time. And it was funny to see that he actually played Rain on the TV series.
That is amazing. Like,
That's wild.
I would expect somebody like John Pullum to come up here and talk about meeting famous people, but man,
You'd be
that's
surprised all the people you meet and who you would consider famous. I mean, it all depends on what your interest is. Some people be like, "What's Mortal Kombat?" I mean, we're talking games. So whether you're talking games or let's say another example, I've met a lot of people in the import industry, with the car shows, a lot of the modeling, models and stuff like that. So I could probably drop a few names of like import models and people won't know who I'm talking about. Other people be like, oh my God, you met Melissa Grace? Like, yeah, I went to New York for her birthday party, which we literally got drunk together and she like took a picture hugging me and all that stuff. But then most people be like, who's Melissa Grace?
yeah, who's Melissa Grace?
Yeah, who
Exactly.
is it?
She's a gorgeous import model, half, I think, German, half Filipino. I mean, insanely gorgeous. But
Nice.
again, who's going to know if they're not into the import scene? Now, who's going to know who these guys that played in Mortal Kombat, like the actual characters, if you're not into games? So it's all relative. Who do you actually consider to be famous? It's all relative.
Yeah, like I consider Sammy to be famous, even though he's only got like 300 some. Like I think it's 400 now. He's almost at 450 subscribers, I believe.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
who
Sammy's
doesn't
famous.
know? Yeah, who doesn't know Sammy, especially around the same like streamers that were around.
Yeah,
I mean, Sammy's all over the place when it comes to certain rooms in YouTube, and I mean that's how you meet a lot of people too. When you're on the internet and you're in chat rooms, I've met so many people. I mean, like over 10, 12 years ago, that had rooms with over 1,000, 2,000 people while they were live. I mean, I remember seeing I Justine. Some people might be like, "Who's I Justine?" I went into a chat room once in Justin TV where I Justine came in, and as soon as she started streaming, the room was so chaotic and so crazy you couldn't even type.
Hmm.
Then other people be like, "Who's I Justine?"
I think I know I Justine. I think I
Yeah,
do.
she's still all over YouTube and everything, all about like Apple and iPhones and all kinds of stuff. She still does videos even now. And there's some people that I used to go into chat rooms way back that they just disappeared.
Hmm.
You don't even hear from them anymore.
She's an Apple person. Yeah, Sammy's right. I probably wouldn't like her.
Yeah, she's into a lot of Apple stuff. And I mean, she's been since like I think the very first Apple iPhone, she did a video and she's just been going strong ever since.
Nice. Okay, so we've been on for quite a while. This is where I'm going to end it, quote unquote. We're gonna end the actual stream here, but we're gonna do a little after party. So if you guys want to stay on for the after party, please do. I'm gonna pull a couple more people up. We'll just talk about whatever we want to talk about, and then my Patreon patrons get a listen to said little chat.
We're gonna talk about creepypasta.
I guess we can talk about
Yes.
creepypasta. I guess.
Yes.
Because
Alright.
originally I thought you were actually talking about some like weird shaped pasta, and then I Google it and it's some show or something. I'm like lost.
I'll let Racer explain it later. But all right, so this is where I'm gonna end it. All right, be the best you guys can be. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys next time.